Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. If you are new here, thank you so much for joining us. If you are returning, you already know it. You are fabulous. All right, so today's video, guys, this is a short and sweet, straight to the point fall DIYs video. I've just got 3 simple little DIYs for y'all, but they turned out so stinking pretty. Okay, so let's just jump right in. Okay, y'all, so for this first one, I got this gorgeous picture from the Dollar Tree. It does have a little bit of glitter on the writing, but I didn't care. It was so pretty. I picked up a wreath ring from the Dollar Tree, and then along with some stems that I found at the Dollar Tree. Really pretty maple with the pumpkins, and then some really pretty flowers, like fall flowers. And then look at these velvet pumpkins. Oh, I love them so much. Okay, so the first thing I was doing is trying to figure out how I'm going to, place I want this to be in the center of this wreath. We're obviously making a wreath. But I wanted it to be in the center of that. And I was like, okay, so it's already got 2 holes up at the top. So if I rounded the sides off of this, I could use those holes and then make me some at the bottom as well. And then that way I could just zip tie straight into the wreath ring. So that's what I did. I just rounded off the corners. Like, I really didn't take away from the picture at all. I just kind of, tried to make it even. And I knew I was going to have enough florals to cover any kind of imperfections about where I had cut. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I took my zip ties and I just ran them through the holes that were already there. I made myself some extra holes at the bottom, right about where I knew the wreath ring had a ring or a rung. How do you say it? I don't know. Anyways, whatever. Okay, so I just made myself some holes, and then I'm going to take those zip ties and I'm going to zip tie this dude together. I then grabbed some pipe cleaners, and we're just going to use those to tie on the florals. Literally just cut them in half and twisted it around just like I did like that. Twisted it around at the bottom, and they stayed in place. I mean, this worked out really well. That way I didn't have to have a lot of hot glue going on, and I don't even know how that would have worked with just the rings itself. So anyways, I just thought this was the best way to and you could also zip tie these florals into place. I just didn't want to use that many zip ties when I had the pipe cleaners that I could use. So I just cut them in half and then tied all of my florals to the rings, all 3 rings, all the way around it. That simple. Check out how pretty this dude is. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so this next one, I love this one. I bought all of this fabric from the Dollar Tree. I bought all these little single ones, and then this one right here, I believe it was $3. It might have been $5. And then I got the fall leaves, the maple leaves or whatever they are, burlap leaves from the Dollar Tree. I'm just going to take that material and cut it down. I believe my strips were about 6 inches long and maybe an inch wide, not really, you want them narrow. And then, whatever length you want your garland to be shaggy wise, I guess. I guess that's a good way to put it. Anyways, so I just cut all of this material down. It was super simple. I even used the Dollar Tree rotary tool. I'm going to take some macrame cord from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to literally tie this fabric onto that macrame cord. 1 knot. I didn't double knot it or anything. I'm not going to be, shaking this thing around the house or anything. So I just gave it 1 good knot and just literally went down the macrame cord as much as fabric as I had. You know what I'm saying? So that's how long mine ended up being. Now, and it was perfect. I actually don't know the exact measurements of how long it was after the fact, but I would say it was probably about 4 foot long. Good, decent size. I'm just going to take those burlap leaves, and with the metal piece that's on the back, it's kind of got a hook on it. So I'm just going to hook it right onto the macrame cord. This turns out so cute. And guys, I had one just like this. If you've ever seen any of my house videos, like where I would show when I would decorate for fall and Christmas and whatnot, I actually had one just like this, and I lost it in the tornado, and I just wanted to make a new one, and I think it turned out great. I love it. Okay, so for this last one, and now I know that this has been done 1,000,001 ways, okay? And I've seen some gorgeous ones on Pinterest. There are some very talented people out there. So I had to try it for myself. So what I did was take 3 platters from the Dollar Tree, also one of these stems that you can pick up at the Dollar Tree. I've got antique wax and plaster chalk paint by Waverly. Now, I use this on just about everything. I love the color that it comes out, like the, I don't know, just the I guess you would say the contrast between the, antique wax and that plaster. It's just a really good color combination. So anyways, I painted my platters with 2 really good coats of the antique wax, dried them with my heat gun. I've always got a link in the description box for a heat gun on Amazon if you're ever interested in something like that. And then I took my antique wax and I really went around the edges of this where those grooves and the design and all that stuff was on it, because I really wanted that antique wax to settle down in those places. I added a little to the center of the platters, and then I went back over them with a little bit of that plaster chalk paint. This is the color combination that it comes out, and I just think it is so, so pretty. I'm going to take some Star Bond multi-purpose, it's like super glue, but it comes with an accelerator. And guys, that accelerator, like when it comes in contact with that glue, it turns into like a hard plastic or something. It's pretty neat. It's really good glue. That's all I can say. It worked fantastic on this right here. It was perfect for something like this, because these things aren't heavy, they're kind of flimsy, whatever. And I just kept adding the glue and then adding the accelerator. I added it all along the edge just to make sure that this dude really stayed together. I also added a few, and I somehow lost the footage of this, but I also added a few, craft sticks across the back just for a little bit of support, and I added a picture frame back so that this would stand up for me. I added the stem with the Star Bond glue, and then I used hot glue to glue on my florals. And all I did was add some lamb's ear and a little bit of oh well, for Pete's sakes, I've gone blank. Well, anyways, you see the floral that I'm putting on there, a hydrangea, the fall colored hydrangeas from the Dollar Tree, and look at how pretty. I just think it turned out so antique-ish looking and shabby chic, I guess. I just love it. guys, that is it for today. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I told y'all it was going to be short and sweet. It was just a fun little video that I could put together for y'all this week. I hope that you really did enjoy it. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. It definitely helps my channel. Don't forget to share it with your friends and family, and subscribe. That would be awesome. Plus, hit that notification bell so that you will know each time I upload a new video. Also, you guys go check out my coffee shop. I have got several of the DIYs that you see done on this channel for purchase on that website. You can also donate to my channel. It just keeps my channel going. It's expensive to do the DIYs and stuff like that, you know. So anyways, it's just a major help, and I do appreciate each and every one of you that have been a part of that and supported that. It's amazing. It makes me feel good when people want to buy my stuff. You know what I mean? So thank you, seriously. Also, you guys go check me out over on TikTok. I have just been doing TikTok, and it's a lot of fun. Thank you, and y'all have a blessed day.